Good evening, everyone. Geegado Megwan here, which means Talking Feather Woman. So I am here again for another Chatting with Wisdom, and we are on day 20 of our Optimism Challenge. So we're on a 30-day Optimism Challenge for those of you who have not been on this journey with us. But if you'd like to join us on this journey, you are welcome to join us. So wherever it is that you're watching or listening to this on, you get to just go ahead and click the link and join the challenge. And so then that gives you access to all of the replays. It gives you access to the download the workbook that Grace created for us. And yeah, so this is where we are, where we're at. So today is the last day for the early bird. So tomorrow sometime, Grace will be changing over the price point. And so you guys are able to do that. Oh, hang on a second. We're not even live on any places other than YouTube. So there we go. So now we're back on LinkedIn and we are back on Facebook. On my personal page and now on my business page. Okay, so for those of you who've missed the beginning of this, so we're like into this for about a minute and a half, not realizing that we weren't on Facebook or on LinkedIn, but we are. I was just talking about the early bird for the new program, so Beyond Brightness. So it's called Beyond Brightness, the Enhanced Optimism Expedition. So we're going to go on this journey for the next 12 weeks and just really be able to tap into that positivity, really tap into how can we make things different. So when we, I'm just going to go back if I can I go back on that one? I can. So just actually, I'm going to share my screen. That will be, so for those of you who can see this, share screen. Okay, so Chrome tab, where is it? There it is. Okay, so when we look at Beyond Brightness, so this is what it is about the program. So we're going through 12 weeks of really tapping into the positivity. And so it's so over 12 weeks, we're going to engage in workshops, interactive webinars, personal coaching sessions, and we're going to have access to our forum, our community. And we're going to be tapping into new dimensions of optimism. So we're going to, for example, week 1, we're going to dive deep into positive psychology. Week 2, we're going to advance gratitude practices. We're going to use advanced gratitude practices. And week 3, mindfulness meditation. We're going to, week 4, tap into EI, which is emotional intelligence and optimism. We're going to tap into resilience building. We're going to tap into the power of positive relationships in week 6. Week 7, we're going to overcome negativity bias. Number 8, week 8, we're going to visualization and goal setting. We're going to week 9, finding joy in everyday life. In week 10, we're going to talk about positive communication skills. Week 11, optimism in the face of adversity. And week 12, creating a sustainable, optimistic lifestyle. So this is what we're going to be doing. I don't do one-on-ones anymore other than through different programs, but this one here is we're going to have some one-on-one sessions. And so we're going to tap into that. We're going to have community support. We're going to have tons of resources. So you'll be able to have a list of books and articles and podcasts and videos. So we're going to be able to do that. And then we're going to have practical challenges. And so the early bird pricing ends today, which is August 20th. And then sometime tomorrow when Grace is working, she will actually change the price. So if this is something that you're interested in, then I definitely invite you to do that and join us on this journey. And so if you are part of this challenge. Well, obviously you're part of the challenge if you're listening. So if you need the code to be able to access the because there's $100 off. So whether it's on the, actually, I'm just going to go up. So whether it's the early bird pricing. So the early bird pricing right now, if you are part of the challenge, is $449. And so then it's actually $349, which means that you save an extra $50 from the $399 or $499. So, but yeah, and then there's payment options as well if that is something that is more affordable for you. And yeah, so that's kind of where we are at. And I'm going to remove that. And so let's go back to talking about today's prompt. So today's prompt is about a helping hand. And so it's all about helping others. And so there's always lots of things that I'm doing to help others. Sometimes others expect more than we can give sometimes. And so then that makes things a little bit difficult, but that's where we're going to tap into that in the beyond brightness, because we're going to be tapping into like how to be able to set those limits and those boundaries, and how to really be able to respect yourself in those setting those times, because like that is super important for us to be able to do. But being able to genuinely help people who are not putting out those expectations really feels good, and it really helps to be able to say like, this is what it is that I'm doing. And so so for example, one of the things that I did this summer is that I babysat for a number of different families. And the purpose of it was to be able to just help some moms who are really struggling with trying to find childcare. And so I was only doing it for the summer months, and apparently I just lost a crystal. And I was only doing it for the summer months. And so like I only charged $20 a day to be able to help them out. And so like it was really just to be able to, so like it wasn't about like making a huge profit. Like, not that people who do childcare make a huge profit, because like if you go with their daily rate based on how much that they're doing and the work that they do, they're definitely not making a whole lot of money. But like for me, it was really just a way of being able to help. So that's one of the ways that I help, that I was helping others, and it just makes me feel good. Like I remember what it was like to try and find childcare. So I just thought that it would be something, because it was easy enough for me to be able to keep to outdoors and doing things outdoors, that I decided to share my time doing that. And of course, I love hanging out with the kids, so that's always good. But yeah, so that's kind of one of the things that, so that's something else that I do. Sometimes I just go and drop something off to somebody, just because it all depends on what we're doing and why we're doing it. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys today, is the helping hand. So, so I'm going to invite you to share, like, how does it make you feel when you help someone? And so looking forward to some of the responses, and I will chat with all of you guys later, and I will be back on tomorrow, likely in the morning, because I have a very early morning with a little guy. So I will see you guys tomorrow and chat soon. Bye for now.